Hello and welcome to day 10 of your 14-day challenge. Today's practice is about relieving anxiety and stress through mindful movement. So throughout the practice, I just want you to focus as much as you can on feeling your bodily sensations and on feeling your breath. Let's get started. Today we'll begin with a breathing exercise called alternate nostril breathing. To do this, you'll make a mudra with your hand, curling your middle 3 fingers in and just leaving your pinky and your thumb to help with the breathing. You'll start by plugging your right nostril with your right thumb. You're going to take a deep breath in through your left nostril. Plug that left nostril with your pinky finger and open the right nostril and breathe out of your right nostril. Once your exhale is complete, breathe in through your right nostril. Plug the right nostril with your thumb. Breathe out through your left nostril. Breathe in through your left nostril. Plug the left nostril with your pinky finger. Breathe out through your right nostril. Breathe in through your right nostril. Plug the right nostril with your thumb. Breathe out through your left nostril. Breathe in through your left nostril. Plug the left nostril with your pinky finger. Open the right nostril. Breathe out through the right nostril. Breathe in through your right. Plug the right with your thumb. Open the left. Breathe out through the left. Breathe in through your left. Plug the left with your pinky. Open the right. Breathe out through the right. Let's do one more round. Breathe in through the right. Plug the right nostril, open the left, breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left. Plug the left nostril, breathe out through the right. Release your mudra and take a few deep breaths in and out through both sides. From your seated position, reach your arms overhead and interlace your fingers together. Flip your palms to face upward and stretch upward through your hands. And just take a few of those balanced breaths in and out. Unclasping your hands, twist toward the right, placing your left hand onto your right knee, your right hand behind you. Sit up tall. Come back through center, reach up overhead and twist to the other side, bringing your left hand behind you. Come back through center, reach up. And then exhale, bring your hands down onto the mat and come over onto hands and knees. On hands and knees, move through cat and cow, alternating between flexion, where you're rounding out and stretching through your back muscles, and extension, coming through to arch your back, lifting your chest, stretching more through the front side. Do a few rounds at your own pace and breathe along with the movement. From here, tuck your toes under and slowly lift into your downward facing dog, stretching your hips up and back. Settle in or add some movement. You can slowly bend one leg at a time and gently stretch downward through your heels. In downward dog, lift your right leg. Step your right foot all the way through to the top of the mat. Lower your back knee to the floor. Bring your torso all the way up. Stretch your arms up and over your head. Take a few of those deep breaths, slowly breathing in. Slowly exhaling through your nose. Release your hands down onto the mat, tuck your back toes under and raise your back knee and set up for warrior two, turning your back toes toward the left. Bring yourself all the way up. As you come into warrior two, press down into the floor, stretch outward through your arms, and grow tall through your spine. Now to add some movement to it, inhale your right arm up, let your left hand drop onto your back leg. And then as you exhale, come back through center, bring your right arm onto your thigh, leaning your forearm to thigh, and stretch your left arm overhead on an angle. Inhale, come back up, reaching the right arm up, dropping your left hand back. Exhale, come through, right forearm to thigh, left arm stretches over. Inhale, come up, reaching up and over. Exhale, come through, forearm to thigh, left arm stretches over. Come back to warrior two, inhale. Exhale, bring your fingertips around onto the mat, pivot onto the ball of your back foot, step back into downward facing dog. Now you can enjoy a few breaths here or take a vinyasa by coming forward to plank. Exhale to lower down through your chaturanga halfway or all the way. Inhale to cobra pose or upward facing dog. Exhale back to downward dog. Then lift your left leg. Step your left foot through to the top, lower down your back knee. Bring your torso up and stretch your arms up overhead. Grow tall from the back side of your body upward as you gently lunge into your hips. Exhale, lower your fingertips, Tuck your back toes to raise your back knee off of the floor and pivot your back foot for warrior two. Bring yourself on up. Press down into the floor as you lengthen your spine. Now let's add some movement. As you inhale, reach your left arm up, lowering your right hand to your back leg. As you exhale, come through, lean your left forearm to thigh and stretch your right arm overhead on a diagonal line. Inhale, come back through center, reach your left arm up, right hand drops back. Exhale, come back through, forearm to thigh, right arm over. Inhale, come back up, reaching the left arm up. Exhale, back through, reaching the right arm over. Inhale, rise up, reaching up. Exhale, back through, forearm to thigh, right arm stretches. Inhale to warrior two. And exhale, take your fingertips around to the mat, pivoting onto your back toes. Step back into downward facing dog. You can take a vinyasa or hold downward dog for a few extra breaths. Let your knees lower to the mat, opening your knees a bit wider. Stretch back into child's pose for a few breaths. Let your forehead rest. Let your hips soften back. From child's pose, shift back onto all fours, curl your toes under, come back to downward dog. Lift your right leg up, bring your right foot all the way through to the top end of the mat, and this time adjust your back foot for warrior one. Planting down firmly through both feet. Bring your torso up, send your arms overhead. Elongate the back line of your body as you press your feet down into the floor. Place your hands onto your hips. Lean forward and roll up onto your back toes and shift your weight into your right leg, raising your left leg up and back. Lengthen your torso forward and your hands might remain on your hips or stretch your arms forward. Slowly step back to your warrior one. Take your fingertips down and you can add blocks or props underneath your hands here. Step your back foot a couple of inches closer so you're still taking up a decent amount of length on the mat. But you have enough room to place your back heel down flat and to start to straighten your front leg. You might be up higher on the fingertips, or you can just soften and bow toward that right shin. Keep pressing your legs firmly into the ground. See if you can relax your neck and shoulders a little more. Inhale to lengthen. Lower your hands down onto the mat and step your feet back into downward dog and stay here or take a vinyasa. And lift your left leg up. Bring your left foot all the way through to the top and angle your back foot for warrior one, pressing down strong into your feet as you come up and send your arms up. Concentrate on your breath and how it feels as you maintain the alignment and the strength of the pose. The breath will create an energizing and softening effect in your body. Take your hands onto hips and pivot onto the ball of your back foot. As you lean forward, shift your weight into your left leg and slowly step forward, raising the right leg up behind you into warrior three. You can keep your hands on hips or reach your arms forward. Step slowly back to your warrior one. Let your fingertips come down, maybe adding in some props underneath your hands. Step your back foot slightly closer. You can turn your right toes in a little bit as well as you begin to straighten out that front leg. And either stay more propped up or gently bow over your left leg. Softening into that front knee, bring your palms to the mat and step back into your downward dog. You can take a vinyasa here or stay in down dog for a few extra breaths. Lower your knees to the mat and come back into child's pose. And this time, walk your hands over to the right, interlacing your left hand on top of your right hand. Lengthen into your left side as you sink the hips back. Come back through center and take your hands over to the left, interlacing your right hand on top, leaning into your right side. Come back through center, shifting forward onto hands and knees. Swing your legs all the way around until you come to a seated position. Bring the soles of your feet in together and open your knees out to the sides, keeping the heels away from your body. Relax your spine forward, gently folding over your legs. You could place your hands on your feet or you could stretch your arms more forward. Neck relaxes, the back side of your neck lengthens. And as you take each deep breath, feel the breath moving into the back side of your rib cage. Slowly bring your spine back up. Slide your heels closer to your body, just to a comfortable amount, and you can hold your feet, ankles, or shins. Lengthen your spine up tall. It might feel great to sit upright, but you can also lengthen forward. Just going slowly enough to really feel your way into the stretch. Make sure it's not super intense. You want a nice mild to medium stretch. And this gives you lots of space to let your muscles relax and to make sure that you're still breathing deeply. Bring your spine upright, send your legs out in front of you, and you might keep your legs slightly bent. Reach your arms up overhead and stretch over your legs, either holding onto your feet or ankles or shins, or you can even rest your arms beside you on the mat. And again, just relax through your neck, your shoulders, your back. Slowly bring your spine up. Come to lie on your back. And as you lie back, bring your knees to your chest. Hug your knees in. And you can hold that or roll gently from side to side. Stay here or take hold of the soles of your feet for happy baby pose. Release your feet down. Wrap your right leg over your left leg. Lift and shift your hips a little bit to the right and twist your knees over to the left. Open your right arm to the right. Alternatively, you can uncross your legs and stack your knees on top of each other. Slowly bring your twist back to center, unwinding your legs, and wrap your left leg over your right leg. Lift and shift your hips a little to the left. Twist your knees over to the right. Open your left arm to the left. Twist back to center, unwinding your legs, and stretch all the way out into a comfortable position for Shavasana. Begin to bring some movement back throughout your body, slowly starting to stretch through your arms and your legs. As you reach your arms up overhead, bend into both legs, bringing your feet on the mat, and slowly roll onto one side. Bring yourself all the way up to a seated position from there. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope this practice allows you to feel a little bit more centered, a little more relaxed, and less stressed. I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.